entertains the crowds daily at Marine World. Kevin Collins from Redwood City, California, has a talent on the water that is unsurpassed. The barefoot skiing of Kevin is worth a look, up close and personal. It's hard to realize watching Kevin in slow motion that he's actually going 50 miles per hour. What a treat to watch. And he does it 3 times a day for the crowds here at Marine World. We're ready for just a moment. Freestyle competitive jump. As you may remember, Kevin is the one who entertains the crowd skiing barefoot. Well, we have one more trick to show you. 50 miles per hour backwards and on one barefoot. Does Kevin Collins do this for cameras and for the crowds, but he also goes out on his own and does it because he thinks it's fun. Well, back to the competition. Here's Kevin's first front flip. This is his first trick, a possible 860 points.
This is a pretty dangerous trick. You've got an awful lot of speed and a flip to handle to it.
And he gets full credit for it, 860 points. The second trick for Kevin Collins, a spread eagle 360. Again, at 35 miles per hour.
And he's doing this off the large ramp, so he should have plenty of time for the spread eagle. Looking good coming up to the ramp. Did not spring very much on that and did have a hard time getting that spread eagle in.
Let's watch it again a little bit slower, Liz. See if you can pick up exactly what he did wrong.
All right, you notice that he's wrapped for the helicopter. He's got one hand behind the handle of the other. He's sitting back on the rope just a little bit too much. He has to be on his toes at the bottom of the ramp in order to be on his toes off the top to get a good spring. If you don't get a good spring, you don't get enough height in order to get the spread eagle in before you land. So he's really rushing the spread eagle here, and he doesn't get his skis back in time.
Kevin is the only competitor who takes all of his jumps at 35 mile per hour boat speed. You think that could have affected him on this one?
I don't think so, because I think he practiced this way, so he should have thought about it before he went out.
So no credit on the spread eagle portion of that jump, only 420 points out of a possible 560. Here's his third trick, a helicopter 360. It's off the mini ramp.
It should be pretty easy if it is off the smaller ramp. No problem at all. The difficulty in this trick is not to start your turn until after you have left the ramp. He's got his knees bent, just starts his turn when he left the ramp. It looks really good. He's got his arm in close, still has his weight on his toes. His hand over his head is putting him back a little bit, but he will land on his feet just right.
Liz, Kevin looks so natural on the water, it's hard to believe this is his first competitive event. Back with all the final results of the freestyle competition.
The star of the...
That was unbelievable. You've got to be one of a kind. Nobody else in all Critter County could do something like that.
What is wrong
right. Well, it's up to you folks. How about it? Would you like to see some back barefoot? Let's hear it for Klondike. Well, it was quite a spontaneous outburst of indifference if I've ever heard one. Let me rephrase that question. How about it? Would you like to see some back barefoot? Let's hear it for Klondike. That's what we're looking for. Now, wait a minute there, Klondike. We got a problem with this, though. You can't get that water. You got chapped tips. Yeah, now how about that cigar? Yeah, that's the one, all right. A lot of people think barefooters have tough feet. Not necessarily so, although he's got one tough feet in front of him. That's taken off from Pleasure Pier. For those of you that are water skiers, you'll notice he's got that ski on backwards. For those of you that aren't water skiers, he's got that ski on backwards. Hey, Klondike, you tell him where you're from. That's right, he's from Oahu, Wyoming. And he loves to tell everybody about it, too. This guy knows more about water skiing than a jackrabbit knows about running. Now, folks, he got here from Oahu, Wyoming the hard way. He took the Oregon Trail. That wasn't too tough. Most of the fellows did that. But then he claims he met up on a Snake River, and he claims he's back barefooted all the way down that Snake River, down to the snakes as he traveled. I see some of you don't believe that. I didn't either, but I'll bet you be believers when you see him coming through town. That's what he's doing right now. He promised to go back barefoot. That means he'll be back into town. Around he goes. Okay, what, next thing to go will be that ski. This looks like a one-foot back barefoot to me. He plants it down. He can try the other one. He plants that down. Now he's going to try to turn around. He'll down to the front barefoot. All right, Curly. He's fighting the pressure of 500 pounds. He just eats one of his bare feet. Slow it over. Not by a long shot. He wants Klondike in the backstretch. He goes down. He calls out a tumble turn. You've now seen two of them. He'll be right back up to his bare feet, up down the third. Now, folks, he's doing it. Barefoot's best for you. See you, fair. How the best 12 midnight. This is Klondike coming. Hey, Klondike, you sit right over here. I want you to witness something. I've got to ask you something. What do you think here of this Critter Creek?
I'll tell you, Jeff, I gotta confess. This town Wisconsin. Wait, you hear something? Yeah, breezers. Hey, that phone booth. They're on fire. It's not on fire. It's a bird. Quack, quack. No, it's a plane. No, it's Superman and Superboy. Strange visitors from a distant planet with powers and abilities far beyond that of mortal man. And folks, wouldn't you know it? Superheroes all the way to help us celebrate. Hey, Superman, Superboy, well, what have you been up to? Well, we've been bending steel with our bare hands.
Flying faster than speeding bullets.
And leaping over tall buildings in a single bound. Other than that, just sort of hanging around, huh? Well, folks, wait a second. There's something unusual here. Would you come over here, please? Both of you guys. No, wait a second. He looks all right, but you notice anything weird about this guy, folks? Yeah, your S is backwards. My what? No, not back there. Down over here in front.
It looked all right in the mirror.
Yeah, you heard him. It looks fine in the mirror.
Get out of here, you knucklehead. Folks, would you like to see some super skiing? All right, folks, at the helm of our master.
forgot where we were. Here we are at Sweet Harbor. Say hello to Olive Oil, and who's this? It must be Sweet-pea. Say hello, everyone. Hello, Olive.
Oh, well, hello. I just don't even believe it. I was telling Sweet-pea here that boy went down in a boat, and then he came by with no skis on. I don't believe it. All of a sudden, he put a foot in the rope, and then he was turning around and spinning around. I just don't even believe it.
You on those diet pills again there, Olive, huh? Wow. Now, wait a minute, Olive. By any chance, are you a barefooter?
Oh, well, just around the kitchen and the house, but never in public.
Yoo-hoo! Mr. Pronouncer!
Yes, Popeye, what is it?
Hey, how's about letting me and Olive perform an act?
What's it called?
It's called Persistent Partners.
Well...
Hey, Popeye.
Uh-oh.
How about if I break you in two? Then you won't need a partner.
There's just no way. I'm not going to let him get away with that, are we, Sweet-pea? There's just no way. Throw our Popeye in the water. There's just no way that we're going to let him get away with that. There's
Hey,
just no way.
Olive, follow me.
Follow you? I'm going to clobber you.
I think I've just made an adoption. Hi, Sweet-pea. How you doing? Have anything to say to our friends here? All right. Well, cross your fingers for Olive. Cross your fingers for me.
I think I've been humiliated in front of all of me friends.
And Sweet-pea, too. The question is here, Sweet-pea, what did you think of that line? A future pronouncer we have there. Wait a minute. You take over there, Popeye, because Wimpy's going to try to grab around the legs. Uh-oh.
Bye-bye, Olive.
Bye-bye, Wimpy, and bye-bye, Bruto. Well, what we've got now is water pollution. Well, don't worry about a thing. We'll just pull Bruto right out of the harbor. Yep. Hey, you know, Popeye doesn't like, obviously, Bruto too well. Called him a bilge rat, but to me, he looks more like a bilge pump, don't you think? Yeah. He looks so big and bad out there in the water down here, he just looks like a little squirt. Well, all right. I think we got the family all together here now, so that means that we can swing the spotlight. Look out, will you? Because right now our team is leaving Sweet Harbor. And if you count them, you'll notice there are 12 water skiers heading for the right end of the harbor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, those 12 water skiers are currently involved in some construction. In just a few moments, they'll be heading behind Sea Hag Island. That's why we're having Popeye take to the lookout, because he's going to act as our building inspector. Those 12 water skiers are building a moving monument, and I know that all of you are familiar with the ancient Egyptians and their mighty pyramids. But those, of course, were pyramids of stone and rather impersonal, we feel. And they're building a people pyramid. Now, folks, they've been practicing this all summer long, just for this weekend for our San Miguel International Barefooting Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, we introduce our four-tier 1982 waterski pyramid. As they pass in front of the grandstands, they'd like to extend a patriotic red, white, and blue salute to each and every one of you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to say that is the tallest and largest pyramid in the history of Marine World, Africa, USA. The first time ever a four-tier has been put out on the waterways. And I did it all for our San Miguel International Barefooting Championships and all of our... call that jumping for distance. I call it plum loco. But now you're going to have a chance to see it. In fact, if you're here in the month of June 1st through the 5th, the Coors International Water Ski Jumping Championship, you'll see it there also. Right now, this is Klondike Kevin on the water. He's one of the O'Neills. Right now, he's doing what they call a crack the whip approach. Way out to the side of that mastercraft. He won't dally up there very long, though. Watch now as Klondike Kevin jumps for distance. He went off a nice long sail. Just his keister and skied away with it. Well, folks, that's more difficult than what it looks like. And he traveled about 145 feet right there. Keep in mind this is competition. So here comes the competition. Now, folks, this is sluice box slow. Here comes his cut to the ramp. He's also jumping for distance. Uh-oh. Well, he didn't go as far. I guess that's because he had a little twist to it. Folks, now he calls that a gainer. And I think what he's trying to do there was gain your respect. I know he gained my respect, but not just bet you, he also gained Klondike Kevin's respect. Sure enough, they're teaming up. They're traveling together. The O'Neills and the 49ers. That's good news. Now, who knows what to expect from the Mutual Admiration Society here. Looks like they're going to try to double your pleasure. Klondike and Sweet-pea for the double gainer. Now, that's 10 apples. Well, folks, they got a little more coming your way. They're going to double your pleasure one more time. 2 times 2, that's 4. That's what we've got coming this time. This is the big one. I know it's the big one because nobody else in Critter Creek, nobody else in Critter County, nobody else in the entire world. I don't get out of Critter Creek very often, but I understand that's a pretty good-sized area. It does this particular jump. So that lets you know how difficult this one is. It's a high-risk jump. But folks, get ready for it. All 4 going over shoulder to shoulder, knee to knee, ski to ski. They're 4-man forward flip. Folks, but I'll tell you what, hold that applause for a second, put it in the bank and let it draw a little bit of interest. And I'll tell you what, they can't hear you down there. But folks, guess what? They love to hear from you when they come back to town. And guess what? Here they come. Give us a hand, won't you please? Ladies and gentlemen, the O'Neills are Kevin and Mike. The Miners are Steve and Greg. Together, they're the Black and Blue Gang.
1 and 2 in the slalom competition a little bit earlier. But right now, we're going to swing the spotlight from another dimension to water skiing, one featuring Grace and Beauty. The Grace and Beauty of Cindy Spicer Collins. And ladies and gentlemen, she's skiing on a very unusual ski. Sit back and relax and watch her performance on what we call a swivel ski. That Cindy is performing on a swivel ski. Our next pass in front of the grandstand, you'll find out why we call it a swivel ski. But right now, let's watch for her teammates as they approach from the left and right at the right end of the harbor, because together they'll perform the arm and leg movements of the water ski ballet. Now getting set for her second pass in front of the grandstands, and now you'll find out why we call it a swivel ski. The binding of the ski turns 180 degrees. This is called a flip turn, and it happens right here. Difficult ski on the most, it's a very difficult routine on the most difficult ski. But right now, she's being followed by her teammates, and they are together going to perform a very difficult event, placing one of their feet up into the handle of their tow ropes. I call this poetry in motion. See if you don't agree. Getting set for her final pass in front of the grandstands, and like her teammates, she will also place one of her feet up into the handle of that tow rope. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll find out why Cindy is skiing alone. She's skiing alone because she's the best. Ladies and gentlemen, if Cindy looks like she's very much at home on the water ski, even an unusual one like that. You're right. She felt so much at home on water ski, she was actually married on water skis. The whole wedding party was out there. Even the preacher, they found a preacher that could water ski. They put him out there, too. Just a few moments, I'll tell you why they were married on water skis. But right now, won't you please welcome back to the beach her teammates, our 1982 Star Ballet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I asked Cindy why in the world she wanted to be married on water skis. She said because she'd spent some of her happiest moments on water skis. I hope perhaps she supplied a few happy moments for you also. Ladies and gentlemen, on Star Swivel, this is Cindy Spicer Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, together they are 8 of the loveliest ladies on land or water. And now, we'd like for you to meet them individually. Introducing, from left to right, Cindy, Sherry, Corey, Dawn, Pam, Lynette, Robbie, and Cindy, our 1982 Star Ballet. Thank you.